I think she is probably one of the luckiest dogs in the world. If cats have 9 lives, I think this particular dog right here has at least 2, because I thought we had lost her right there. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry on a very, well, day just like what they said it was going to be like. Let me show you here. You can see the rain dripping off of the house. We got water standing over here, a lot over there. It is the cold, rainy day that they said it was going to be today, which is okay. That's good. We need some rain. Been good this morning. But yeah, we got the rain, got the cold. It's about, I don't know, 40-ish this morning, and it's pretty chilly this morning. Feeling pretty good. I'm about to go let the chickens out, go take care of the animals. There's no goats out right now, of course, because it's raining. I'm not going to take you guys along with me to do the actual letting out or anything, because it's raining. So I'm not going to get all my equipment wet or anything. But just going to let you know, the cold front made it through. It actually came through, was getting colder yesterday. I went to Walmart. Everybody loves going to Walmart, you know. But I went to Walmart, and from the time I went inside to the time I came out, the temperature dropped, I don't know, about 10 degrees at least. It was still kind of muggy and warm when I went in, and I walked out and I was like, whoa, okay, it's definitely changing. And by the time it was time to feed animals and take care of that, it was dropping even more. And by the time I got to the chickens, it had started to sprinkle a little bit, and temperature was definitely cooler. But like I said, I mean, we had a high of what, 83, 84 yesterday, and this morning it's 40 something. So yeah, about falling by about half. So yeah, that's makes a big difference. But I love the colder. Maybe I won't sweat as much just doing things. Saturday I sweat pretty good, working in the woods, because it was so humid. But today I should not sweat. I'm layered up, as you can tell. I got like 3 shirts on. Well, 4 actually, 4 layers, 3 shirts and 1 coat. Just rabbits. Just trying to keep myself a little dry too. I don't really have a good raincoat. I need one. I probably have something I could use, but it's still at the other house. We haven't completely cleaned everything out there. But anyway, I'm gonna go take care of these guys, and just wanted to say good morning. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, give us that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Notice that a lot of the views that we get are from people who are not subscribed to the channel, which is very interesting. But you know, subscribe, comment, let us know, and hope you guys are getting some cooler weather. I know that some of you probably won't love it, but some of you will. Hope there's no snow and ice and any problems like that. But we're just getting rain right now. We needed rain very desperately. This will all soak in pretty quick. Supposed to quit by about noon today, but it should be okay. We at least got some. It should soak in, should do a good job. But we're going to probably have a frost tomorrow night, so we'll see how that goes. Let me show you this. Somebody's having a good time. She found one of her old bones, and she is working that sucker over. This is really her first time to really deal with cold weather. She was born in April, which means it was kind of cool, but she was with Mama and the other pups, and so this is her first time to be on her own and out in the cold. But she's feeling pretty good today. I think she will, since she's supposed to have great Pyrenees in her. I feel like she'll do pretty good in the cold. Anyway, you guys have a great one, and hope you enjoy the video. All right, couple things I couldn't help but share, even though it's raining. Look at Natasha's face. She and Clint both have been digging in the hay bale, But I find it very strange because Ray, look at her, she's out here, standing out here in the rain, eating hay. Somebody's driving up, so Luna's barking. But so she's out here in the rain, in the hay. That's very unusual. Goats don't like rain. Goats do not like rain. So I can't believe she's out here. She's that hungry. Well, I'm about to feed them. Natasha's checking me out. Look at that filthy face. Thor, be nice. She's just saying hi to me. And I do see Nico just barely sticking out of there, but he just now came out. But why is Ray out here? That's strange. I find that very, very, very strange. I'm not used to my goats being out here. I mean, look at her. She is munching on that hay, though. All right, just got home from work. Sun's going down over here in the west, and I'm gonna go let the chickens out. Lee doesn't let them out to roam when I'm not here, so I'm gonna go let them out and hope that I don't have the same situation I had last night. First, gotta go say hi to Thor, of course. We must go over here and say hi to the big man. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bub. How are you? How's my boy? How's my boy? But over there on the east side of the field, you see that fence right there? Well, that's a hill that goes down, comes up. Oh, Luna. Comes up there. Well, yesterday we're feeding the goats, and Luna was looking over there and looking over there, and all of a sudden she got excited and started running over there. Well, I see two of my Buff Orpingtons over there. What in the world are those two chickens doing over there? Not a place I want them to be at all. Well, in a little bit, two of the Rhode Island Reds were over there with them. And one, one of my Bielefelds. Because then Luna gets excited, runs over, and that Bielefeld flies out into the pen, the goat pen. So what did I have to do? I had to go get that dang crazy chicken, and I threw her over there in there on this side of the fence. But when that was all done, I had to go and get the other two. Excuse me, I say two. There were four. So then I have to go get the other four, and I have two of them. I put the Buff Orpingtons in my arms and was carrying them, but I'm having to kick at the other two to turn around, and they keep wanting to go back the other way, and pushing them and trying to, and you know, I got my hands full. I can't record anything because I got two chickens up here. I'm trying to get two chickens to go down there. Oh, it was a pain. Those four chickens, and finally, when we got on this backside on the south side, the two reds started taking off, so the two buffs started getting excited, so I threw them down, and then they all came around here and got in the pen. And once they got in the pen, all they really wanted was something to drink, something to eat. Oh, so I'm not totally sure I want to let these crazy chickens out right now. Sorry guys, I'm gonna but hold on ladies, about to forget to take the clips off, which could be interesting because I have my gloves on because I've been doing something. Whoop, that one came off. Well, here, y'all start coming out. Oh, whoops, sorry guys. We'll get at least let the guys start getting out. Come on. Oh, the rooster comes through and scares everybody. Nice. Okay. Oh wait, let go. I can't believe it. That one was hanging on pretty good, but it finally let go. Okay. Uh-oh. Can you guys hear that owl? Nope. Okay. Not speaking anymore. Okay. Excuse me, ladies. Okay, so we have some eggs hidden down at the back of the coop back there. I'm gonna go retrieve those and let these crazy chickens get out of here and go run around for a little while. And I'm gonna have to go feed everybody else because everybody's getting a little antsy up the hill there. That's what I thought. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I will record gathering the eggs tonight and see how many we get and let you guys guess. So that'll be the next thing that I do on the video. I will add a little bit more before we count eggs tonight, and it's supposed to be about 29 degrees tonight, so I'm trying to do a little bit around here to weatherproof us. I think the animals are going to be okay. You know, cows, they sleep by beside each other and when they sleep, and they'll be fine. And the goats all sleep together. Thor sleeps with the goats. The chickens are going to be closed up in the coop, so they'll be fine. Lee just came out, so Luna took off running. But they'll be all right. So I think everybody will be good. I'm trying to take care of my water spigots and such because I don't have any frost free at this point in time. So I'm gonna have to put, well, my mother-in-law has a one that sticks up a couple of feet out of the ground up there by her she shed. So I put some sacks and a bucket over the top of those, over the top of that, and then I'm gonna put these little styrofoam things. I think I'm gonna have to go buy 3 more. We had enough at one time, but you know how it is. Once they're not used, they get moved, and who knows where they end up. But Luna's been digging that old stump, and now there's a hole. That's not exactly what I want. I don't know what she found in there, but that girl's good at digging stuff like that. But anyway, I'll show you what I put over my water hydrant out here. I know you've seen these before, but it's just a little styrofoam deal. You put the ring around the nozzle there and then tighten it up right there, and that just keeps it so that more heat from the house comes on it than the cold from the outside. So that's what I'm gonna use, but I think I'm gonna have to go buy 3 more because I don't know exactly at this moment where the other 3 are. So that's one of those deals. You know, it's summer and everything's going well. You put them somewhere, heck, I don't remember where. So I'm gonna have to go do that. I'm gonna probably have to run to Walmart, or I may have to go to Atwoods and see what I can find. Because I mean, if they're not all sold out, because people have been buying them, because it's supposed to be 29 tonight and about 30 tomorrow night. Not terrible, but it's cold enough I'd like to cover them up at least. I'm not super worried about them, but I would like to cover them up. And you see I have some company right now. The chickens, there's Farkas. I love it because when the chickens were not comfortable with Luna, oh, we got another girl right here. When the chickens were not comfortable with Luna, they didn't come up here. They didn't come up to the house. They pretty much stayed down there close to the coop. Well, you see Luna's running around here, and I will tell you a little story about Luna here in just a minute. But let's see. Oh, there we go. Can you see my girls running right there? There was 4 or 5 of them I saw running. Came up here and ran up there and around. So there's another one right over there running down the driveway. So yeah, they've gotten more comfortable. I see them up here around the house all the time now. And that makes me feel so much better. See, now You see Paxton has joined us over there. One of my few Americanas left. And here she comes running. But I'm so glad that they come up here now. They even come over. Well, there you go. There's one I'm over there digging right now. See her? One of the reds is over there right now. And they were several all around the goat pen, the gate right there yesterday. Unfortunately, those were up over there too. Crazy chickens. But I like it that they're getting more comfortable. But back to Luna. Today when I drove up, I've stopped at the mailbox, and apparently Luna saw my car, and I've been trying to get her to respect the road and stay out of it. Well, I stopped and I started getting mail, and I was pretty sure I heard a thump and a dog bawl. If you've never heard a dog bawl before, that's when they're hurt. That's the sound that they make. And I thought, well, great. Luna just lost her life. So when I got through getting the mail, I backed up to come over here to the house, and I didn't see her laying in the road anywhere. And I saw my mother-in-law walking towards the driveway, and I saw Luna run towards our front porch. When I went to park, I could see her on the front porch. So I got out and I checked on her, and she's got a little scuff on one back paw. She's got two little spots of blood on her front left paw, and she's got a little bit of an indentation on the top of her head. And when I was touching her around her head, she was closing her eyes, and you could tell it didn't feel good. But she's running around. She seems to be okay. I think she is probably one of the luckiest dogs in the world. If cats have 9 lives, I think this particular dog right here has at least 2, because I thought we had lost her right there. But you see her, look at her. Does that look like a dog that's really hurt to you? She's just running around, trotting, checking things out. Here she comes to say hi. I don't think she's hurt. I think she's okay. She definitely has a bit of a indentation on her top of her head. So we'll check her again in the morning and see how she's doing. And if I need to, I will take her to the vet, but I'm really hoping I don't need to take her to the vet. I'm hoping she'll be okay. But, you know, animals, I've been trying and trying and trying. That's one of the reasons she has the shock collar on, is to try to keep her away from that road. But I can't be out here with her 24/7. And I want her free to range around so she can go, especially so she can go down there and leave her scent and scare whatever is down there and make it leave these dang chickens alone, because these are her charges. And my 2 other roosters there. Gotta figure out which one of those is not going to stay. I think Sonia wants the darker one with the darker head right there, but I'm not going to be like Bill. I'm not going to have a whole bunch of roosters running around. I like roosters fine, but I need, for the flock we have right now, I need 2. For the flock we have in the future, maybe we'll get more. And you see, as I stand here talking to you guys, you see what's happening. Most everybody, except for Thor, he's still laying up there, but most everybody has migrated to down here even with me. They're really wanting me to come feed them, so I guess I better go do that. Now you hear Natasha hollering at me. So I guess I better go feed them. But I just wanted to tell you guys that story and tell you about getting ready for the cold that's coming. It ain't gonna last but a couple of nights, and it'll be like 35, 37, and then it's gonna start going up again. So by next week it'll be back in the 50s at night. I wanted it to be cold for deer season, but we'll see what happens. I don't think it's gonna make it. But let's go feed these guys and Next thing I'll show you guys is checking for eggs tonight with the chickens. So be sure and leave a comment on how many you think there'll be. Alright, finally made it out here. Went to Walmart and Atwoods to get something, and that was a mess. See if there's any more eggs that I can see in here. No more eggs. Lots of chickens getting ready to be all warm together. It's already, just so you guys know, it is already about 40 degrees out here. And, ooh, Lord, and dropping. That was noisy, wasn't it? So, it's going to be a very chilly night, for sure. Okay, so if you haven't already, put your guesses in right now as to how many eggs we're going to have. And a little update, Luna's still doing all right. So I'm very hopeful that things are going to stay all right. Now, first thing I noticed when I was down here earlier, that we had an egg laying right here. It's definitely one of my new girls. I love those olive eggs. They're so pretty. And now, here's the ones that I got out of the coop earlier. There's 5 of those. Nice cold eggs. So at this moment, we're up to 6. And there's 7 and 8. Something's got Luna's attention over there. I don't know what the heck it is. She's barking. Thor barked a little, but not much. 7 and 8. And there's number 9. And it looks like our total tonight is 9. All right. I'm gonna look underneath just to be sure, but I see nothing back there. I think that's the only one that I saw on the ground. I hear a bunch of dogs barking in the distance, so that may be what's got her all riled up. All right, and that looks like all. Now, I will say that if that one hadn't been on the ground, well, let me show you out here. If that green one had not been on the ground, I'll make a big bet with you that it would have been in that orange tub right there, because ever since I found that cache of eggs in there, that girl's been laying in there. Just well, of course, mostly on the days that I let them out, because if they don't get out, you can't hardly get to it. But she's been laying in that, which I find very amusing. Luna, get away from my eggs, girl. All right, well, now we're gonna go put Luna up, and I'm gonna get back in the house where it's warmer. Give her her little evening bite to eat, and we'll get on with something else tomorrow once it warms up a little. I'm going to give you guys a little tip. If you have an Olight, as I have right here, you see the light is green. It should be charged well, and it looks like it's bright. But you see how it's not that bright in reality. So here's a little tip for you. If your light shows it's green, but it's not shining very well, this is what you do. You take it and you have to unscrew the end of it. Hold on one second. It's gonna be hard to do with one hand. One moment. You unscrew it, you take the battery all the way out, slide it back in, and screw the top back on, which I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Okay, pause again. So I put the top back on it. Now watch this. I'm going to turn this light off for here. Watch the difference in that. Look at that. See how much brighter that is now? I don't know why it is that these Olights do that, but ever so often I have a problem with this flashlight. It doesn't show that well. I mean, this is a great flashlight. Watch this. It's got a bright setting, because that's not the bright setting. That's the bright setting. Look at that. It's like a spotlight. I can see anything with this thing. But on the normal setting, it's pretty bright. But I just wanted you guys to see that. If you ever have a problem with your Olight, take the battery out, put it back in, especially if the light is still green on it. I'll bet you it works much better. Good morning, guys. It's a nice, bright, crisp day here in Arkansas this morning. When I left for my Bible study this morning, it was 31 degrees. It's now into the 30s a little more, so it's warmer, but to take care of animals. And here's Mr. Thor. He's got to come say hi, of course. Good morning, Bubba. Good morning, bud. How's my big boy? Now you look out there and you see, can you see that color difference? There was some frost this morning. It's already melted off up here, but where the sun's just now getting to it or hasn't gotten to it, we still have frost. So yes, we had a nice cool morning this morning. But it is, as you can see, gorgeous and blue. And see that right there? That's the moon. It's still out. It was quite full last night. I'm wondering, I'm looking at this tree over here. See the dead tree right there? What exactly is that sitting in the top of it? Right there. Usually in the tops of dead trees you have buzzards, and it's a pretty big bird, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. I wish I could see it a little. I need to get me a pair of binoculars so I can look around. But here's some really good news. See my girl here? She seems to be feeling great. She's doing good. She does not seem to be showing any ill effects of her fighting that truck yesterday. She is bouncing around, running, going crazy. No ma'am, no ma'am. Hey, quit chasing my glove. She likes to bite gloves, and that's Lee's fault, because he lets her do it. But she seems to be feeling good this morning. Look at that beautiful blue. I mean, I do not see a cloud in this sky right now. It's just beautiful and blue. And like I said, with a very nice moon out there. So anyway, we're gonna go get the chickens, let them do their thing this morning. And I guess that's probably the end of the video right here. I'll show you a little bit of the chickens to end it. We got somebody just drove up, so Luna's talking to them a little bit. I've got some treats for the chickens this morning in here, so they'll be happy to get those. But look at the water, and their water over there is frozen. Get in here. I'm not sure what that bird is right there, but can you see their water over there? Well, you can't tell it really good, can you? Maybe if I get close enough. Well, if I can get this thing to... Thank you. Hold on. Can you see how it is frozen? It's probably not solid. No, you can see, but you can tell it's frozen somewhat. Luna's gonna break the ice on one of these for the chickens. But I'm gonna let these guys out. As you can see, I haven't been successful with the Viver door yet. It opened this much. Just this tiny little bit right here. Gave them just enough to give them a little bit of light in there, a little extra light, and that's it. I'm wearing some gloves this morning, as you can see. They're a little small, but they're kind of nice because they're insulated inside. All right, come on out, guys. Come on out, guys. Come enjoy a fresh morning. All right. So everybody did good last night through the cold. It won't be quite as cold tonight, and they'll be all good. So this is where we're going to end the video, is on my beautiful chickens. Nice place to end it. I see they still got enough food left over from yesterday because Lee didn't let them out. So that looks good. I'll just give them some wormies and make them happy. And make Luna happy too, since she likes them so much. But let's see. This girl's trying to work through the ice and having a little trouble. And she's trying to find one that doesn't have ice on it. Luna's scaring everybody. It's kind of funny. Watch. Oh, she found one that didn't have ice. Hi, love. All right. Well, you guys have a great one. We'll see you next time.